Hello, I'm dgerard, and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you Monday to Friday. Today, self-driving cars running on AGI. A guy instead. This is another one everyone sent in, so you know that self-driving cars aren't really self-driving, right? Waymo was using 1.8 humans per supposedly autonomous car for a while. We don't know how many humans they use now. They won't tell us. The US Senate Committee on Commerce, Science and Transportation called a hearing on Wednesday, February 4th, to find out what the barriers are in the way of self-driving cars everywhere. And the biggest barrier is actually that the whole activity called driving is constructed around the assumption a human brain is controlling the thing. So you would need an AGI, an artificial general intelligence, to drive a car as well as a human does, because it keeps turning out that all the jobs they sell AI as doing one day in the fabulous future basically assume a human intelligence. So what do? Well, you do the obvious. You use an AGI, a guy instead. You get a human operator and you tell your investors the machine will totally do the whole job. Next year. It won't, but that's tomorrow's problem. In the hearing, Senator Ed Markey hammered on the remote operators, the guys instead. Dr. Mauricio Pena, the chief safety officer at Waymo, admitted a lot of the operators were in the Philippines. Markey went off.
In what countries are these employees located?
The Philippines.
Jimmy?
The Philippines.
So they are in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Mr. Pena, that is completely unacceptable. And here's why. Having people overseas influencing American vehicles is a safety issue. The information the operators receive could be out of date. It could introduce tremendous cybersecurity vulnerabilities. We don't know if these people have U.S. driver's licenses.
Waymo also insists the cars are not actually driven remotely, just advised in some manner that totally doesn't count as driving. But I suspect that claim is full of weasels and actions that would sure look a lot like driving the cars remotely. The Waymo remote operator talk is the bit of the hearing that got the most attention, and it's not actually new information. We know that autonomous vehicles aren't autonomous. The meat of the hearing, the reason this hearing happened, is that Waymo and Tesla want less state legislation on safety. There's so much of it, it's so confusing. They want more federal legislation. They think they can tweak their way. This will let them kill more pedestrians. I mean, advance commerce in the US with self-driving cars by killing more pedestrians. And the key point is, so you can no longer blame the company making the 2-ton misguided missiles. Now, the self-driving systems can be pretty good. They're extreme cruise control. We have a Pivot fan who lives in Silicon Valley, and he gets Waymos all the time, and they're great. It works. It'll be highly tweaked to Silicon Valley, but that's fine, you know? But I suspect the Waymo in, say, the middle of San Francisco needs a lot more human operators totally not driving the cars. And Waymo wants to bring Waymos to London too, which should be amazing. I predict Waymo in London will use multiple operators per car to replace one minicab driver. They do not care what they have to spend. The point is to make workers feel obsolete, because there is nothing investors want more, even if you have to lie about your AI to do it. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Do hit like and subscribe on YouTube, leave a nice review in your podcast app, and if Pivot to AI brightens your life, please do drop just $5 into the Patreon linked in the show notes below. Programming note, I am so busy this week, I may miss a day or two, I will try to get the whole 5 out though, because I love you that much. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday, and bye for now.